everyone, Tyler here from GetJeeping.com. Go ahead and check out my website down in the description at GetJeeping, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos to come. Today I'm going to kind of a different video than what normally I do, just the way I'm going to go about everything. You see here I got my radio head out and all this stuff going everywhere, wires everywhere. What I'm doing is I'm wiring up a license plate, waterproof camera, or basically a rear view camera for my Jeep Cherokee. It's a 98 Jeep Cherokee, if I can talk straight. I mentioned this on my Instagram. Go ahead and follow my Instagrams. I have about 650 followers now. I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy to be able to get that far so far from just only being there a few months. And I post pictures every single day of my Jeep and stuff I'm planning on doing to it. There's possibly going to be a lift kit in the future, so stay tuned for that. But I'm basically going to wire this this rear view camera. Here it is right here. It's a really simple, let me go ahead and focus this in for you. It's a really simple, I can't even focus right, guys. It's a real simple one. It was about $12.50 off eBay. It's just made out of plastic. It just mounts onto the license plate on top of the bottom, whichever way you want. It's a really nice camera, and I like it so far. I've tested it out, and it's working right. What I'm doing is on the radio head itself, and this is the way I'm going to do it. You might be able to find a better way. If you find a better way, please leave a comment down below, or send me an email on my website, anything like that to help me out. But coming off your radio head, at least on mine, it's an Ion brand. I think it's how you pronounce it. Ion, yeah. And it's a really nice head unit. It has a nice 7-inch touchscreen right here that I use. It's really nice, and it pops up and everything. And on here it has this wire right here, which is the, let's see, that is for the sensor to let it know that it's in reverse. And everything I cannot find the rear power, whatever you want to call it, to the sensor for the Cherokee. So what I'm doing is I just took the simple, I can't remember what grade wire this is, with simple wire, hooked that in right there, and I'm running that to the rear tail light as long with you see right here, this is the power wire, and going to hook on this stuff. I was testing it out on your, let's see, on your cable itself. You're going to have this part right here, which is your power, and that's coming off of the unit itself, and it has all these disconnects and everything. Here's your cable, your camera here. It has a short cable about a foot long, and that has your video and power to it. All you can do is plug your power into it, and then at the end of it you have a ground and you have your power. It says in the rear tail light, all you have to do is plug your ground in and then plug your power into the rear brake light, so when your car's in reverse it knows that. And so I'm going to try my best to hook that up, and hopefully it goes correctly. And then you have this very long video cable right here, and that just plugs in your camera, and then the other end plugs into your stereo head unit, and you can go and look at your model and see which plug-in you need for that. But we're going ahead and go to the back of the Jeep, go ahead and mount the license plate, this camera itself, and go from there. So we're at the back of the Jeep right here, and this is the license plates right here. I don't care if you see my license, everybody knows I live in Tennessee, so it doesn't matter. But right here is, you kind of see, that is your tail light, or whatever you want to call it, the license plate light. And you just want to undo the screws, and I already unscrewed them. And that's where you're going to run your wires up through, and that should work just fine. So make sure you don't lose your screws. I'm just going to set them down on the ground. Go ahead and open it. And mine already is loose. But pull the backing off, and you can see in there, and you're gonna just run your wires on through. And of course, I don't have my tripod for once, but I'm gonna run the wires through and get them out to see what it looks like. So I end up having to take this main part off, and you see right here is this a cover in order to pull out that ground. Just take a screwdriver and a and a kind of a pair of pliers, and you can pull that grommet out and get it right through. So now I got the camera mounted. It's just simple. Just take your screws, mount it in, and this wire nicely snaps on into these the factory clips right there. Push them in and then run your light back. I got the wires through this grommet very hard to do. You can have to use some pliers. I kind of bent that up a little, but it still should just work. Now just hook your cables in, run them through here, and just pull them out the other side, and you're all good to go. So once you have it all the wires run, I would suggest just taking some electrical tape, wrapping around them, and then you want to push them through, get your grommet back in, and then run the cable, and I'll show you in just a second. So once you're done, you should look something like this, where it runs through there. I didn't get that grommet all the way back in, but I really don't care. It's pretty sealed, so no water's gonna come in. Get your light mounted back where it should be. You got your camera there, and you should be all ready to go. It looks pretty nice and clean. Looks almost factory. So I'm gonna put the lip back on, and then we're gonna do the rest of your wiring. So now you got your wires come out over here. All you want to do, this is simple as you can get. Start unscrewing everything and running the wires down. So this is the way I ran it. It goes down through here, and then I just ran it across here, and that's at full peak right there. And I just put some electrical tape, probably put some tubing around it at some point, and then just ran it here, because when this shuts, this part right here is against this, and so it's going to be more watertight than going through a grommet or something, and it's just simpler and gives me more wire too. So it just runs down through here. Now your video cable, you're just gonna run it through here, and then you want to run it up to here and start going that direction. As for the power wire, that's next. I'm gonna take off the tail light. Tail light, simple, just pull off a bolt here, here, and here, and yeah, just those three. And then that part comes off, and I think it might be opening enough for me to get wired down through here and into there. So we'll see. So right now you can see the tail light here. I have it off and everything. So I ran all these wires. One's let's see, one's a ground, one's a power for the camera, and the other is the signal for the radio. Ran all those here. I connected to, for the Jeep, I know at least, it says bottom is the reverse light. So I hooked them all there. You can use certain type of connectors, which I recommend, but I didn't have any. And I'm probably gonna shrink wrap these at some point, wherever that wire wrap is. Right now I can't. Another time it's about to get dark, so I want to leave this finished. So I just electrical taped it well enough to keep the water out for now, have the loose wires and everything. At a later time I'll come back and finish these. So all you gotta do is put that back on and put your head unit back on up there, and you're ready to go. I'll do a test right after we're done. Hey everyone, I'm back here. So this is gonna be the final clip here, and I'm holding the camera one hand, as you can see here. But I'm gonna be turning on the car here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the car on all the way. And you can see automatically it turns on, because that's how I get the settings on. And you're gonna see it's gonna get into the radio mode. So turn on the radio. So I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna, let me turn my light so you can actually see something. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it into drive, because I am parked in my driveway, and pull forward a little. So there we go. So now I'm gonna stick it back in reverse. So now it's in reverse, and you see, there we go. Now how awesome is that? So back up a little. How awesome is that? Let's see if I can get it to focus better. There we go. Now let's go forward again. You see it goes back to the radio. And then let's go back into reverse. Let me refocus this again. Go back into reverse. You see it switches back again. And there we go, guys, and that's it. That's awesome. I love how that works now. You see, put it in park, and we're right back to the radio mode. Just go ahead and turn this off. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Check me out on Instagram. Like I said, I got over 650 followers on there. That's not me bragging. That's just saying how popular things are getting nowadays. And I'm really using social media to the fullest and everything. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter as well. You can just go check my website in the description for all the updates. You can go watch my videos there. You can look at my Instagram, my Twitter, everything right there on the website. Really awesome. Find the links to my Amazon store where I got stuff like this, where I have, let's see, what is this, a steering wheel cover as well. You can check out this stuff on my Amazon store, and you can check out Nate's 4x4. The link is there. That supports me, and check that out if you like that bumper that I have on. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little guess here, a little clue. I might be getting a lift kit in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that, guys, and I will see y'all in the next.